we have someone here who has the power to make you look like a million. He's already been talking to her about getting stuff shipped to his house.
We've been talking shop. She built a world-renowned cosmetics business, and it's one of the most recognised names in the beauty industry. She is here with us now. The wonderful Bobbi Brown joins us. Bobbi, how are you?
I'm excellent. So nice to see you guys.
It's so lovely to see you.
Yes, absolutely. Now, tell me, let's go back to the beginning. When did you first want to be in makeup? What made you want to be in?
You know, when I was in college, I didn't want to go to college, and my mother said, do something that you love. And I said, I love makeup, and I didn't want to go to beauty school. I found a college that let me design my own degree in theatrical makeup.
And that was it?
And that was it. I haven't turned back since.
You make it just sound so easy, though.
I might go and do it now.
Yeah, totally.
It just sounds like that. But, Bobbi, I mean, your name is so renowned in the cosmetics industry. Every department store you go in, we see the name Bobbi Brown. But this all started just with a few lipsticks.
Yes.
10 in Bergdorf Goodman.
It started with 10 lipsticks.
And so explain to us what you did with those lipsticks.
Well, I was a makeup artist my entire career, and when I came into the industry, it was the 80s with crazy colored makeup, and I didn't like it. And I just started doing makeup the way I thought people looked better. And I kind of somehow turned everything into the natural nude look. And lipsticks, I wanted lipsticks to look like lips. So I started with 10 lipsticks and then built this brand, sold the brand, and left the brand and started a new brand. So here I am.
So when you started with the 10 lipsticks in Bergdorf's, how many did you expect to sell, and then how many did you sell, and were you shocked?
Yeah, I've been shocked my entire career. We thought we would sell 100 the first month, and we sold them the 100 the first day.
100 the first day?
Yeah, and all I did is invite my editor friends, my model friends, and we were just on a table. We didn't even have a counter.
Didn't even have a counter?
Yeah, we were a small indie beauty brand before they knew the term.
You were like the lemonade stall in the big boy area.
Yeah, totally.
But you completely just went to town with the lipstick.
Yeah.
But I think that was also because of this amazing career you had at the same time. I mean, you were working for Vogue, you were working with there's the very famous cover that you did with Naomi and Patrick de Marchelier.
Yeah, it's been a very long, interesting career, and I've learned everything along the way.
And what's been a highlight for you? Because I also think that is market research at its very best, essentially. If you're creating a product...
Well, you did something very different. You, like you said, in the 80s, it was all about the crazy hair, the crazy makeup, blue lips, red lips.
Right.
But you made the natural look what we now know and love today.
I wasn't trying to be a disruptor.
No.
I just, honestly, everything I do is common sense. I just thought people looked better when they look like themselves. And I don't like to change people. I like people the way they are. I just like to make them look better.
And you sold Bobbi Brown, the company, to Estee Lauder. But when you hear that, when you hear of entrepreneurs selling their business like L'Oreal or Lauder or someone like that, the big groups, you don't think of the personal side of it, but actually you had quite a personal connection with Lauder, didn't you?
Well, I stayed 22 years as an employee. And when I left, it was time to go. I probably should have gone sooner. And I had no idea what I was going to do. I had just turned 60 years old. And
sorry, what?
I am 66 right now.
Can we not, please? I can't deal with it.
No, but the point is, and I want everyone to know, I started this makeup company when I was in my early 60s. And I didn't know if it was going to work or not work. Jones Road. So, you know, it's my second act.
That's where you are now.
That's where I am now.
You're doing it all over again.
Right.
Well, because this is the whole thing with it. It's like, you're a bit like Diane von Furstenberg in a way, because she essentially created this massive line and this massive business, sold it, and then came back around again for round two. Why aren't you sitting on a deserted island somewhere drinking Caprinas and...
Because
I don't even know what she just said, but I want to go.
No, I get really bored.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I get bored. I like creating things. I like helping people, and I'm not done. I have a lot to teach.
Yeah.
I want to teach people that things are possible, that you could feel good, and don't waste negative energy and just be positive.
And why Jones Road? Why that name?
Because I needed a name for that day, because I wanted to launch Jones Road the day my 25-year non-compete was up, and if I didn't choose a name, I wouldn't be able to do it. I found it on Waze, and in my head... and in my head, no, I found it on Waze, my head went down, and I said, Jones Road. My husband said, I love it. And it reminded me, it sounded like it was a bespoke English brand. And
it sounds very British.
I'm an Anglophile. I mean, it's a It's a little embarrassing, yeah. And there's Jones Road.
So you went to Jones Road.
Well, I saw it on our drive, and then I found it later, and we went there and took a picture.
And so for you, I mean, you spoke about the non-compete.
Yeah.
So just for those who don't understand, when you've sold the company, you've signed a clause to say, you've sold your name,
But my name for cosmetics. I can't help it. I'm still Bobbi Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
This is Bobbi Brown, guys.
Joe Malone, yeah.
So Jones Road, that's taken off. So what's the vision you've got for that? Because obviously your vision with the original Bobbi Brown line was the natural look and
it's very different. This is even more natural. This is like, it's makeup that's really easy. It's a clean brand, but that's not what I promote. What I really promote is makeup that really is effective. You're able to line your eye quickly with the dark line. You're able to put foundation and Miracle Balm on and just make yourself look so much better.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It's so glowy. Yeah. It makes your skin almost look luminous.
Right, because you know how a lot of makeup you put on and it flattens everything?
Yeah.
I like to lift everything.
Yeah.
So this just gets nice and lifted.
And you've worked with some incredible people over the years as well. Who have been some of the people that have really stood out?
I mean, there's been so many memorable. I've worked with Michelle Obama. I got to do Dr. Biden's makeup for inaugurations. But one of my most memorable was actually in the UK. I did Lorenz Scott's fashion show, and our makeup test at night had Sir Mick discussing what the makeup should look like. Yes.
Wow.
So you and him came up with the idea for the show.
I'm fine with this.
I would like to be a fly on that.
I feel like we need a 3-part ITVX special on this.
It was one of those like pinch me moments, like where are my friends from high school, right? Like how cool was that?
Well, look, Bobbi, we can't have you here without some tips.
No, we
because
can't.
I don't tell everyone, the public don't know this, but I am partial to a little bit of makeup myself. Sometimes I put a little bit of this on.
No, you wear makeup?
No, I just look like this in the morning. But we need some tips and tricks.
We do, and we've actually got some footage of you applying some makeup to one of our models earlier this morning.
Yes, we filmed this morning, and what I am doing is showing her the face pencils, how when you pick a color that disappears, it's the right color.
Yeah.
And mostly, people complain they look tired. Probably they are tired.
Yeah.
But we applied a lighter color pencil under the eyes to brighten it, and I showed how to do this. And if you happen to be anywhere near London, the only place you can get Jones Road is in Liberties.
Right, OK, I love those.
Oh, you're doing well for yourself, Bob. You're doing well for yourself. You're in Liberties.
Old school.
Yeah.
She's luxury.
She's
luxury old school.
Bobbi, it's such a pleasure to meet you,
nice
really.
to
Your
meet you
story's
guys.
so incredible. I can't wait for the hordes of Jones Road that's going to be waiting in my dressing room.
The balm is...
Really can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
thank
much,
you for
Bobbi.
having me.
And Bobbi has filmed some exclusive makeup looks for us this morning, which will be live on our social channels later.
Do
You'll
that
be
in the car.
tuning in,
I'll be like
won't
that in
you?
the car.
Right, follow that.